Hi guys, welcome once again to my channel. My name is Onyinye Favor and you are welcome. Today we have something very important that we want to talk about that could possibly be the problem of a lot of people in their 20s, in their early 20s, in their adult stage, entering the adult stage, say 18, 19, 20s, and even as far as late 20s. It happens to set of people too. So what am I trying to talk about? I'm trying to talk about finding your passion. Why this is a big deal is because we are in the era where a little girl as little as 18 years, 16 years is on TikTok already making a lot of money because of one thing or the other she's doing on TikTok. And then there is another teenager, or not even a teenager, but an adult who is like a 20-year-old person, 21-year-old person who is not earning as much and is already beginning to worry that is my life useful. You find people having that problem, like literally entering into depression because they feel like the other person who is their age mate is earning much more than they are earning. So that is what has brought me to the point of finding your passion. So passion is basically having a strong desire for something. The reason it is sometimes good to start with or make money with your passion is because it would not always be an interesting ride down the way. It's going to be challenging, it's going to be hectic, it's going to be difficult. So if you are doing something that you like, something that has become part of you, it will give you the boost, it will give you the energy to continue to give your all to that thing. So that is why I'm talking about finding your passion. Remember, also note this, that it is not always the case for some people. Sometimes you need to pause on your passion and get into something that will give you money. Just in case your passion is not something that could give you money, get into something that will give you money and get the money to fuel your passion. You get that right? I'm not saying give up on your passion. I'm saying it's important that if your passion is not lucrative enough, go ahead and do something else that will get the money to fuel that passion. So let's talk about fueling that passion or finding that passion. So passion basically is a strong desire for something. And number one way to find your passion is to pay attention to what you love doing. I'll give an instance. My younger sister is one person I know that is very creative and very, like, she knows how to do things with her hands. She used to do something around crafts with her hands, doing paper crafts, doing beading and the rest of that. So that is something she's good at, and that is something that can be harnessed. So for you, it could be anything at all. Even with that craft that I'm just talking about, look for something you love doing and harness it. Yeah. So number two thing is, what is that thing you love spending time reading? You love to read a lot and you see yourself spending a lot of time reading those things. Example could be that you are the sports article kind of person. Whenever a game is on or about to be on, you always find all the article there is about that sport, anything at all. So find that thing that you love reading. It could also be fiction. You could find your passion around that area. And number three thing is to brainstorm. So this is for people who they don't know what they love doing. They don't even read a lot. So brainstorm. Use Google to research. What are those things you could possibly explore? Skills that you could take up and intentionally explore them and see if it is something you want to go the long way with. All right, brainstorm a lot. And number four thing is for you to ask around. Now, what you're asking people is two things. Number one is you've seen them do a lot of things, and now you're asking them, what are those things that they do, so that you can possibly replicate those things and become a better person yourself. Another thing you could ask is, what are those things they see in you, probably that you're not seeing about yourself, that you could give more effort and improve on? So those are the things you ask around. But number five thing is practice a lot. When you find out those skills, practice them a lot. When you find out those skills that you know that you've decided this is what I'm going to give a lot of effort, practice a lot. Even if it is something that comes naturally to you, you need more practice to take it to a professional level. Even people who have become champions in different fields like tennis or whatever the sport is or anything at all, it took practice. It took the effort to become better, to take it to that professional level before they got to that point. All right. So number one thing I talked about is pay attention to something you love. It could help you find your passion. Number two thing is for you to know, what do you love reading about? If you're the reader kind of person, what do you love reading about? That could be your passion. Number three thing is for you to brainstorm. So possibly you're blank of what you are good at or what could be your passion. You can do research and think about certain areas that you can take up and improve upon or learn as a beginner and then become a skilled person in that area. And number four, I talked about asking people around you. These people are possibly seeing what you're not seeing about yourself. So when you ask them, they're able to let you know on what you're good at, and then you can improve upon those skills. They would also teach you something they are doing that is giving them money, or something that they find a lot of passion about, or something that they are passionate about, and you can also delve into that also. And finally, practice a lot. Practice a lot. You can only get to that professional level, get to that expert level when you practice a lot. Guys, that's the end of this video. Don't forget to subscribe and turn on your notification bell so that you get notified when a video drops. Thank you for watching.